Sorry, I just finished eating right before it went live. So, anyway, what's up, y'all? Sorry to start the video chewing on food. Notifications seemed just fine last night, so see if I can get a couple of people in the room. And while I'm waiting, hey, there's somebody. It's your girl, what, KQ? Doris, Jenny, Patricia, Honey Wolf, Amber. What's up, y'all? Well, that filled up pretty quick. I kind of wanted to talk. I don't know. I'm feeling blah, man, you know? I need to get some motivation, you know? That's another reason why the readings have been coming out a little bit slower than normal. It's because I'm trying to get the motivation, you know? I'm trying to get motivated and inspired. As I've said many times, the reason that I got into tarot to begin with, and before I ever even took it to YouTube, the reason I got into it to begin with is because I, was dealing with a heartbreaking situation, you know? And now it's like, I don't really care about that situation anymore, you know? It doesn't mean anything to me. It hasn't for a little bit now. It's like I kind of lost the passion for that. Excuse me. Pardon me. I lost a passion for that situation. And now I just kind of feel like, man, that was like what was driving me to read and do everything that I was doing. And not that I don't love tarot, I do. It's just that, man, I don't know. I've just been feeling like I got to get, now, knock on glass, save my ass. I'm not saying I want to get my heart broken again. What I'm saying, though, is that, you know what I mean? Like, the Aquarius readings don't resonate with me anymore. I don't have any questions, or I'm not seeking guidance in any love situations. And now it's just, I feel like blah, you know? I really want to feel is that drive that I had initially, you know, that, I feel like it's just kind of like hit a dip. And anyway, tarot is a great healer. Maybe heal others. Man, I don't know. What's your name? Hang on. Can't pronounce that, but whoever, Amanana. I don't know how to pronounce your username. I apologize. But yeah, a lot of people have told me, a lot of psychics, not through here. I'm talking psychics in real life. You know, when I've actually had real life interactions and real psychic readings, person to person, have all told me pretty much the same thing, that I'm here to be a healer. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how to heal. I have no idea what that means. But they also told me that there's still a lot of things in myself that I gotta heal first too. So, I mean, not only was I working on that anyway, you know, constantly working to heal myself and whatnot, but then it's like, dude, heal others? I don't know how to do that. Heal you by talking to you? You heal us by talking to us. Alicia, well, if so, that's cool. I have no problem with that. None at all. My readings resonate with your signs easy. Yeah, they used to resonate with me too. And not just mine, not just my readings, but every, Aquarius reading and Virgo reading that were in every tarot channel out there. They all would resonate with me back when I actually had a situation that I was seeking guidance on. But now that I've just kind of like blah, I don't really honestly care about that situation anymore. I'm probably never going to hear from that individual again, and that's fine, whatever. Not that it wouldn't be cool to like talk to him one time and say, hey, no bad blood, can we be cool, But other than that, though, I don't know. I don't know. My voice is calming. Man, I tell you what. Yeah, I do have a big block, Alexa, but everybody always says that about my voice. I don't know. I don't like hearing myself talk. I do rewatch like videos like this, like when I'm just sitting and talking. I'll rewatch the playback to like talking videos and whatnot, but I don't rewatch my tarot videos because I honestly can't stand the sound of my own voice. I don't think anybody likes the sound of their own voice, Presence is healing. You're down to earth persona. Well, that's cool. Maybe, all right, well, fine then. Maybe that's what it is then, Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Maybe this is the job, I have a hard time really believing, though, that, it was just this, got to be more than this. Of course, then again, you know, I don't really know what it actually means to each and every one of you, you know. I try to sit and think about that sometimes, you know, and I can't wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around it, you know. Yeah, y'all got notifications now. I think I finally fixed it. I think I fixed it because when I made that community post, so many people showed up in so many people showed up in my DM and Instagram and in Facebook and showed me screenshots of this little thing with notifications that I never even knew was there. I don't know if this is a new thing or what this is. Tiffany, I gave you a life hack. The life hack, did I? Hey, that's cool. I use little life hacks myself. But I didn't even know there was a big option for, you know, different options for some notifications, all, occasional. I didn't even know that. So if that's a new thing, I'm just wondering if that was just something that they put in and default switched everybody to only get occasional notifications from their subscriptions and whatnot. So I don't know, but as soon as I posted that video, it seemed like the next time I went live, bam, the thing was it was fixed. So anyway, again, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about, but I don't like getting on the videos and starting with nothing to talk about. So I did kind of just want to put it out there that did I get my heart broken? No, not recently. No. But that's what I was saying when I first started the video, was that obviously, I'm pretty sure that all of us come to tarot for the same reason, you know, especially love readings and relationship guidance and whatnot. It's over heartbreak, right? But there are some people, though, okay, I got to throw this out there. I got to throw this out there. There are some people, though, that I don't need tarot cards to tell you what your problem is. People who come to the video, if you come to a tarot video to seek guidance on your relationship problem, and you're picking and poking and bitching about things that have nothing to do with your situation, about my video, I don't need tarot cards to tell you what your problem is. You're a bitch. That's what your problem is. You know, the tarot cards ain't going to help you, you know. But anyway, no negative stuff, no negative stuff. I think the vast majority of us come to tarot for the same reason, you know. We all come to tarot for the same reason, you know. We got our heart broke. You know, something there was, I hate to say it, but you know, it was inspired from stress and pain and negativity, which, you know, that's cool. That's all good and well. But now that for weeks now, this is nothing new. This kind of started happening, about a month, 2 months ago, that I kind of started realizing, man, dude, I don't even care about that situation anymore. So what can I use to you know what I'm saying? To really, like, I don't know. You know, so. Hang on. Andrew says, hey, Rich, I have a few questions. When you do tarot readings, how do they resonate if you're gay? Because energy reading seems to be male. No, it's for anybody. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're gay or straight or whatever, you know. I don't think, you know. I mean, it does kind of seem like, though, that things like this are typically tailored towards women. Like, women are usually the ones doing it, and they're usually the ones coming and seeking guidance. And it seems like the vast majority of the guys who are into this kind of thing, too, are gay. And I think that's probably one of the things that makes me stand out, because I'm not. And it's weird, you know. I recognize how weird I am now, you know, how I got to stand out in the crowd, because I am, you know, a heterosexual, masculine man, you know, who's doing this thing that it seems like it's always, it just kind of seems like it's always meant to be feminine, you know. And about feminine nature and things like that. But I tell you what, I'm a sensitive ass dude. I really am. I may not come off like it, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sensitive ass dude. I may be straight, and I may be, you know what I'm saying, masculine and look tough and sound tough and whatnot, but I'm a softie inside. I really am. So I guess that's probably one of the reasons why I was able to, I don't know, like I said, though, I didn't even come to tarot. I didn't say, okay, I need guidance on this heartbreak, so I'm gonna go to tarot to figure it out. I just kept seeing the videos, and the one I decided to click on, I wanted to see what it was all, and I was like, oh my God, you know, it just so happened to like correlate with this heartbreaking feeling that I still was not over. It took me forever to get over that. And so funny too, because I guarantee you that individual has no idea what they inspired me to do. That's another reason why I got over it. You know, that's another reason why I got over the situation, because now I understand that that was just more of a soul contract, you know, to inspire me to do this. So it makes complete and total sense to me now. You know, so once that clicked in my head, I started losing the you know what I'm saying? What happened there? What went wrong? Will I ever hear from this person again? Will I ever get to admit the real feelings that I had, which, you know, I hid. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they had an idea that, you know, but they didn't know. They had no idea how intense it was, you know. But now that that's all gone, once that clicked in my head, that was, like I said, that was 2 or 3 months ago, and I was like, this is why that happened, you know. My divine feminine feels it. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Don't think I'm, hang on. Carolyn says, I don't think you're losing anything. I think you are transforming yourself. I mean, yeah, in a way. It's not, like I said, it's not like I'm going to quit. I'm not going to quit. Absolutely not. I do enjoy tarot. It's cool. It's interesting. It's fun. I like it, you know. I just don't feel the same motivation that got me started doing it, you know, which was, like I said, an extremely heart-wrenching thing that I just kept inside and didn't tell anybody about. Kept it all to myself. Did not mention it to anybody. And that drive to, I don't know, it just turned into this burning like, you know, I got to figure this out. And I was watching all the other tarot channels. And like many of you say, you know, it's unclear. I'm kind of confused here. I was the same way. So I thought that if I learned it myself, I would get more clarity. And I didn't. I didn't. That didn't help anything as far as getting clarity on my situation. Because if I tried to like read this person, I guess, okay, it's not that I didn't get clarity. It's just that I kept getting answers that I didn't want to accept. I didn't want to accept the truth, you know. And that's another thing that I think is really that drives the tarot addiction, you know. Because we keep hearing the answer to the situation and we don't want to accept it in here. So that's what I spent a long time doing. Since before I even brought it to YouTube, you know, I would like read this person and ask, you know, what are they thinking? What are they feeling? And every time the cards would come out and I'd be like, damn it, I don't believe that. You know, I was like, I would not like accept the fact that I just didn't want to accept the truth for the longest time until, like I said, that light flicked on in my head and I was like, this is why that happened. This is why, you know. Yeah. I mean, hang on. Yeah, I know what a Kundalini awakening is. I'm very aware of that. I just don't talk about all those kinds of things, you know. I'm getting back into it a little bit more, okay? I definitely want to start incorporating more spiritual things into my channel here. I just don't want this to turn into, I don't want to turn into one of those one of the spiritual gurus on the internet who just throws out all these vague, ambiguous, poetic, you know, words that nobody can connect to, you know? Like a lot of people, and I'm just telling you what I've witnessed from personal experience. I see a lot of people who like watch all the YouTube videos and they learn how to talk the fluffy, pretty talk, but as you sit back and observe, they just keep manifesting the same loads of shit over and over in their lives. And what I really want to do, when I actually break in and start talking about anything that relating to the universe and anything spiritual, it is definitely my intention is to explain it in a way that everybody can understand it. Okay, no more of this stuff that sounds pretty. I'm sure you could memorize the script and recite the lines, but as far as putting it to physical use in your life and actually walking the walk, you know, I want to help people understand how to do that better. You know, so hang on, I gotta catch a super chat. Honey Wolf, I love your channel, Rich. Stay true to who you are. There is always room to grow and expand from knowledge you have gained with the tarot. Thank you, Honey Wolf. $4.99. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it's not like when it comes to the Kundalini awakening and the sacred secretion and the pineal gland. And those aren't, just because I don't talk about those things does not mean that I am oblivious to them, okay? It does not mean that, okay? I just decided to back off and back away from those things until I felt it, until it felt right for me to, because I want to feel like I'm making a difference, you know? I want to feel like, I just don't feel like if I was to get, and I easily could, dude. I could easily like start talking on my channel about, I could easily like get on my channel and start talking about all these fluffy spiritual things that I personally understand and know, you know, but I just know, just from my own observations and my own conversations with people, there are so many people out there who don't really understand it. They don't really understand what it means. They don't really, and you can't blame them. It doesn't mean they're dumb. It just means that the people relaying the message are, I don't know if they're just trying to make themselves look the part and play the image, you know. I don't think that serves for the greatest good, you know, to try to be more concerned with the image you put off. Like, oh, I got to have everybody perceive me as so spiritual, and I got to have everybody perceive me as this light being, la, 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 you know. And even, I'm not saying these people aren't light beings. I'm just saying that I think a lot of people out there are focusing on the wrong part of the mission when it comes to connecting with the masses and actually getting people to wake up. You know, I just think that, you know, when, it's not if, okay, it's when, because I know I'm eventually going to do it. But when I feel that nudge, my mission will be to make a very strong impact by connecting to, like, you know, take somebody who, there's a lot of people, okay, now the people who have no interest whatsoever in anything spiritual or awakening or anything like that, that's totally cool, okay? You live this life, you play this game however you want. I'm not talking about those kind of people. What I'm talking about is the kind of people who, when they hear about it, like they hear the thing, they hear the words being spoken and their ears kind of perk up just a little bit, but then they run it through their mind and they're like, man, it don't make no sense. What the hell does vibration mean? You know, I can't relate to that. I can't associate that with anything that I can understand. What is energy? You know, light. What's light have to do with anything? I'm not glowing, you know. I want to be able to take these concepts and figure out a way to talk about them, because it's not metaphysical shit. You know, a lot of these things, if you really do the research, are getting to the point more and more and more and more and more as we move in further and further into this new age, are getting to the point to where it's not metaphysical, it's very physical. It can be measured in a laboratory. Scientists can measure these things and can instrument. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I just kind of trailed off there. My point is that, hang on, what's your name? Trine Standerholen? See, your way of expression is to the point, cutting out the bullshit, which is a breath of fresh air, wakes us up. Thank you for your readings. Hey, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to spiritual things too. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to spiritual things, you know? I don't know, maybe I just second guess myself a lot and just kind of like don't think I'm good enough to do it, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I know I eventually will, but I don't know. I've just been, maybe that's kind of like the next step. Maybe that's what the thing is. Maybe that's what it is. You know, maybe I need to just start incorporating more of that into my analogies. You know how when I'm reading, I use lots of analogies because that's the best way to explain things. You know, if you want to get somebody to understand something, the best thing to do is to take something else that they understand or can relate to and compare them and say, okay, so it's like this right here. You don't understand what this means, but I know you got to understand what this means. Okay, so can we take them and pair the two together? Now you understand. Maybe I should start incorporating more of the spiritual things like that into reading. I don't know. Anywho, babbling and babbling. Let's see what y'all talking about here. I'm not ignoring comments, y'all. If I want to make a point, you'll notice that I kind of look away when I'm talking. It's because comments are distracting. They're very distracting, so. What? But spiritual life coaching sounds good to me. Well, hey, start a channel. What's your name? Marnie Bindededi, whatever your name is, start a channel. It's easy, y'all. It's easy. That's the reason why the other day, that's the reason why I had Sabrina hop on. Because it's not as easy as it looks, y'all. But all it takes, if you got a phone and you have a Google account, dude, all you have to do is record a video and upload it to YouTube. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, yes, you do have to get the, you know, when you really are, when your channel starts to grow, you do get the YouTube Studio Analytics app and monitor your channel through there. But, you know, just start a channel. That's, like I said, that's why I had Sabrina hop on and just talk and talk so she could get comfortable with it. And I think she did awesome. She did awesome, y'all. You know how much nerve it takes to do that? You know how many people I've met in real life who, ooh, I want to start a channel. I want to start a channel. I want to start a channel. I'm like, okay, well, I'll help you. Okay, cool, we'll do it. All right, here's my tripod. You want to bust the phone out and record a video? Oh, no. Well, that's what you got to do. You know, it's not, it's easy to sit back and talk. It's easy to sit back and judge and speculate the people who do this. But you got a phone in your pocket. If you are, if you feel like you have a message to share, if you feel like that you need to add something to the community of whatever it is that you want to do, you know, you got a phone in your pocket, start you a channel. Start you a channel. Yeah, Tanya, she did do awesome. She did do awesome, you know. I don't know, a couple of people had some unkind things to say, but every last person that had something bad to say about that, I went to their channel and they have no content whatsoever. You know, here's a person who their very first experience on YouTube is going live on a big channel. Psh, yeah, she was nervous, but you know what? I think she handled herself better than anybody out there who was running their mouth, you know, which was only a few. It wasn't that many. So the vast majority of y'all showed, you know, major support, and I greatly appreciate it. And, you know, yeah, she is a sweetie. She is, absolutely. Yeah, trolls, man, that's part of it. That's part of it. And here's the thing, and I don't think a lot of trolls realize. You know that when you very first comment something really like rude and nasty, you know that that YouTube recognizes the words that and your comment doesn't even show up. It gets put into an extra folder and held for review. So on the days that I'm like, well, let me go see what comments were held for review. Sometimes it's completely harmless, but all the trolling comments show up there. And nobody ever gets to see your bullshit. I just go through and I block you from the channel, you know. So anyway, though, yeah, she did do great. She's got her channel up and going now. She's got like 2 videos on there so far. And yeah, so anyway, whoever, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, she is awesome. So whoever that was that said you'd like to start a channel, hey, it's as simple as pulling out your phone, recording a video, and hitting upload. So, you know, anybody that really wants to add something to the spiritual community or the tarot community or anything that you want to do, it's that easy, you know. Sing in front of a camera, but talking, people would hit that X button real fast. I mean, I don't know. You never know. You never know unless you try. You never know unless you try. That's why it took me so long to bring tarot to YouTube. I was convinced. I had that devil voice in my head. I was convinced that I was going to make the biggest idiot out of myself. That you know, I was just going to be made fun of, and everybody else was going to like attack me and tell me I'm doing it wrong and make fun of me and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I didn't let that fear stand in my way. I did for a while. It did slow me down. I'm not going to lie. It slowed me down, but I didn't let it stop me. You never know unless you try. You can sit and say, oh, this is what's going to happen. You don't know that. You don't know. You don't know who out there wants to hear what you have to say. You know, you could have, there could be something that you hold way deep down in here that 55,000 people could need to hear what you had to say. You never know. Never know until you try. You never, ever know until you try. Yeah, that is the ego, Kim. That ego brain, man, is mean, dude. You know how many, like, I got to talk myself out of this all the time. You know, I'm getting better now, but, like, it does hit me all the time. You know, like, man, what do you even, nobody cares, you know. I mean, clearly seeing, you know, tens of thousands of people, but still that ego brain's like, nobody cares. You're making yourself look stupid. Shut up. Quit talking, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that ego is a bitch, man. The ego analytical thinking brain is a bitch. It doesn't know anything, I promise you that. The ego brain doesn't know shit. Okay, so don't let you know an idea like that, like, ooh, if I talk to the camera, everybody's gonna click the X button. How do you know that? Have you ever talked to the camera? Have you? You know, you don't know. So, not allow people to comment on my videos. Nah, I mean, here's the thing about it. Like, that would be, okay, so I've always been really, really, really big on having everything public on purpose. Because I don't like feeling like I have to hide. Like, if I disabled comments for my video, all that would, like, do is just reinforce the ooh, I can't handle what people have to say, you know? And for the most part, you all don't even really know, for the most part, what I do ignore. You don't even know, because you just don't know until you're on the side of the fence. I do ignore 90% of it. 90% of it. But every now and then, you know, it's easier said than done. Like I said, it's easy to fall into and allow it to affect you. But I'm not going to let that stop me. You know, in my opinion, that's universe put me in this position, and it's teaching me how to raise above it and vibrate above that. So that's just a lesson that I'm going through right now. And okay, I accept the challenge, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's I accept the challenge, and you know, it's my personal obligation. No, not even really an obligation. That's just my responsibility to figure out how to handle it properly. At the end of the day, the problem is not the problem. How you respond to the problem is the problem. So at the end of the day, if somebody, you know, which, like I said, it's so little, dude. The amount of negativity that I get on here is so little in comparison to the positive attention that I get. You know what I'm saying? It's like 99% positive and like 1 little percent negative. But the way our brains are wired, the ego brains are hardwired to pick out negativity, because that's the way you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I need to build up a defense mechanism to protect me from further negative things, you know? So yeah, that's kind of how we're wired, is to focus on negativity. So I'm telling you, it's difficult, but that's my little challenge to get over. Let's see, 5. Somebody sent me 5. You are very clever and your buddy is fun to read. My body is fun to read. Oh, okay. You're very clever, bravo. I'm keeping watching no matter what you do because you're fun to read. Well, that is a big thing too. And regular life, just sitting and talking, you know. I've noticed too, I didn't notice this about myself until I started watching my own YouTube videos, that I do talk with my hands a whole lot. And I think that's probably one of the biggest things that makes, that you don't realize it, but subconsciously, you know, body language really, really helps you convey a message a lot easier. You know, so I do try to make it a point to be very animated, not just, you know, verbally and not just, whoop-de-whoop, but I do lots of hand gestures and whatnot, you know, and yeah. So yeah, I noticed that about myself too, though. I noticed that about myself. Anyway. Got to calm the monkey mind. Yes, absolutely. My sign, Rachel, is Aquarius. Aquarius sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising, Venus and Pisces. Anyway, 28-minute video. I ain't even got a clock on me. Hang on just a second, y'all. Woo! Taking a drink of my energy drink. I'm just doing it off camera. The couple of times that I've had, aside from the silly little video I put on Facebook and Instagram yesterday, where I have to make it a point that no, I'm not getting paid by any companies to, you know, for products. Like I'm not affiliated with Under Armour or Monster or Rockstar or any of those. But it's like every time I have a product in my video, I'll at least get 1 or 2 comments where people think, oh, are you getting paid? You need to face the label out or something like that. And it's like, no, I'm not getting paid by any other company. You know, I don't do that. But anyway, no, I'm not single, Ashley. When speaking, hang on. If the other can see your hands in front of you, it's disarming and they feel like they can trust you easier. Oh, well, I mean, if it would cover more of me, you could see more of my hand gestures. Well, you know, when I'm sitting at the table, you can kind of see, whatever. I don't know. Anywho, I'm probably going to go ahead and I'll try to think of How did I like the the cotton candy Rockstar is awesome, y'all. It's good. I don't know if that's a new product or not. And no, I am not affiliated with Rockstar, so no, they are not paying me to say this. I just saw it. I was looking for an energy drink one day, and I just saw this interesting colored can. You know, I was like, man, I ain't never seen that one before. I picked it up and it said cotton candy, and I was like, damn! Yeah! I loved it. It's good. It's awesome. And I'll say it again. No, they are not paying me to say that. It's just, yeah, you should try one, though. It is really good. Yes, I do like Rockstar. I mean, I know it's terrible for you, but oh well. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, you got your notifications. Good deal, good deal. Morocco, what's happening? That's what everybody keeps saying, bang. What the hell is bang? Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. I just saw that for the first time the other day. A bang, that's an energy drink. They got them here in Phoenix. They got them here. I saw them at the, I was wondering because whenever I put that video up on Facebook, it seemed like so many people said something about bang. Oh, bang's good too. I'm like, what the hell is bang? And I forgot that's another energy drink too. Anyway, nope, no personal reading, sorry. Not yet. Not yet. If I was to do personal readings, I promise you, my delivery, by the time I got around to doing my monthlies, and it wouldn't be worth a shit. That would drain me so bad, y'all. Y'all don't realize, man, I know it looks easy, but whenever okay, so you know when I do, like, especially one of the all signs readings, and I'm into it, in the zone, bang, bang, bang. By the time I'm done with that video, I'm sweating. I got sweat rolling down my back, sweat dripping off the side of my head. It takes some energy. So if I was to, like, and like I said, I opened up personal readings for a little bit there, you know, a little bit before I left Maine, and I did a few, and I don't know. It would just drain the hell out of me because I would feel probably 3 times the pressure to deliver a good message if you're paying money. If you're paying your hard-earned money to come to me and get a message, I would feel like 10 times the pressure, you know, to bring value to the table than I do just hopping on and trying to give you a little guidance through a general reading, you know. So, and that would just drain me so bad. Oh my God, that would drain me. I wouldn't have the energy to do my videos. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have the energy for it. So, don't need to work out at the gym anymore. No, I do need to go to the gym, y'all. Oh my God. I'm probably going to get a membership. I live like really close to an LA Fitness. So, and it's like within, well, what I consider to be walking distance. I live close to one. And I think I'm going to get a LA Fitness membership and start going to the gym. Ever since I became completely like self-employed by YouTube, dude, oh, and I knew it was going to happen too. I was so worried. I was like, man, by the time I actually finally make the move to replace my day job, that's the thing, you know, I'm just lay around, you know, and I'm like, man, I'm hungry. And it's like, are you really hungry or are you just bored? Well, actually, I'm just really bored. And because I'm bored, now I'm hungry. You know, and I gotta get over that because I'm one of those types of people that, okay, so when it comes to like body figure, you have 3 different kinds of people. You have skinny people who could eat 3 elephants a day, every day for the rest of their lives and not gain a pound. You have really, really big people who could starve themselves for 6 months and not lose a pound. And then you got people like me, where it really depends on what you do. If, you know, if I lay around, I'm lazy, I'm not active, and I just eat, I'll get fat, you know. And if I stay active and I eat less, then I'll get skinny and fit, you know. Shannon Grills, thank you for the 10. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, so yeah, since YouTube basically took over and is making my living now, I put on probably 15 pounds in the last 2 months. And I can see it in my face too. I feel like in some of my videos when I watch them back, it's like, oh, my face is getting fat, man. You know, and to me, I can't have that. My day job before this was a car wash. I worked at a car wash up in Farmington, Maine. I don't know if anybody's from Maine, but the Farmington car wash is where I worked before I left and doing this, you know, and it was a very, very, very highly physically active job when it was busy. You know, I scrubbed every car with a brush by hand before I sent it through the car wash. And that's what I did, you know. So, Yeah, hungry or bored. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though, I promise you, the vast majority of the time, next time you feel hungry, really ask yourself, am I hungry or am I bored? A lot of times it's all, hey, Mary, for my cookie jar, thank you for the 30 bucks, Mary. Thank you, I greatly appreciate it. Uh, but anyway, yeah, just really ask yourself that next time. Next time you get hungry, stop and say, okay, when's the last time I ate? And if it was like an hour ago or whatever, then ask yourself, okay, am I hungry or am I bored? Am I just doing this out of boredom just to suffice this inner restlessness, you know? And I promise you, a lot of you out there who especially have a difficult time, you know, watching what you eat and whatnot, you'll if you're honest with yourself, you'll find out that a lot of times it's more boredom than anything. Yeah, I've been snacking too much too. Do I miss the car wash? No. I hated that job, man. I could not stand that. That sucked. But you know, I got paid tips though, so that was cool. But no, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. Like I said, this was my goal. This was my manifestation. This is, you know, the energy that I was pouring. I didn't think that I was gonna have a YouTube channel. I didn't think I was gonna do it through YouTube. But my biggest manifestation that I just dumped my energy into for, a year was to be self-employed and not have to have a day job. And now that I'm there, I'm starting to see, oh wow, okay. I'm not complaining. I'm highly, highly thankful. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Universe bless me. But there are downsides to everything, okay? This is duality. That's just the way it works. You know, and right now, since, you know, my whole adult life was just, you know, wake up to an alarm, get up and go do this because somebody else says you have to, go break your back, you know, and just dread your day every single day just to barely be able to scrape by and not even survive. I don't miss that. I don't miss that. But because that's been a part of my, you know, my adult life now for the first time, well, like I said, it's not new. It's been a few months now. But still, a few months compared to my whole adult life is, you know, I'm still like, self-employed, okay? I'm my own boss, right? So there's an employee and a boss all in one, okay? So I got to boss myself around. I have to tell myself, okay, you got to do this today. You got to get this done today. And then not only am I the boss, I'm also the employee. I got to work sometimes when I don't want to, you know? So it's a completely new paradigm that I'm getting used to and I'm adjusting to. And it's very, 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 very easy to, yeah, team self-employed, hell yeah, Kizzy B. It's very, very easy to like fall into just laziness and not wanting to do anything. And I don't like being lazy. I can't stand that. I'll go nuts, you know? So I like to, you know, when I get up at least, I'm sure any of y'all that live here in Phoenix probably see me walking around. I'm not going to name my location, but I'm sure, I think a lot more people do. I've always been told that I'm not approachable. So I'm not 100% sure. I've never been approached in public and had somebody say, oh my God, I love your YouTube. But this does happen at least once a day. I'll be out in a public place and somebody will go and look at me like that and just kind of stare at me as I walk by. But I've been told, like, out in public, I look mean. I look mean and I look like I'm in a bad mood, but I promise you I'm not. I'm not mean. If you walk up and talk to me and say, hey, what's up? You know, I'll talk to you and, you know, whatever. You can approach me in public. And me and Sabrina got to talk about that the other day. She's like, I know what you're talking about now. I saw somebody do that at the store, you know, like just be in a store and then maybe once every other day. It happens quite frequently. You know, I'll be in public and somebody will just kind of glance and then go and just like stare and like watch me walk by, you know? And like I said, I try not to act any different. I mean, like when I'm out and walking around, I just carry a blank face, you know? I might be a little bit bigger than some people expect. I'm 6'1", about 210 pounds. And I've had people tell me that they kind of looked at me and thought that I would be this short little 5'9" little guy. And I'm not. I'm not a small guy, you know. So I might look kind of mean, but I promise you, you can approach me if you see me out anywhere. I have no problem with that. But anyway, 110. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, I really have had people tell me, "Wow, you're 6 foot, 6'1", something like that." I'm like, "Yeah, why?" So I thought you were like 5'9", you know, like I pictured you as being this little cocky short guy. No. No, I'm I'm not a big guy, but I'm not a small guy. 6 foot, 6'1", about 210, 215 pounds. You know, I'm not a little dude, you know, and I carry this look on my face. My natural blank expression when I'm just holding a straight face looks mean. I look pissed off. I've been told that my whole life. I've always been told that. I'm not one of those types of people who can walk around like, and put this fake smile on my face, you know? I can't do that. So my natural resting face looks pissed off, but it's not. It's not, I promise you. My public image is important to us. Why? What are you talking about? What the hell is that, man? What are you talking about? Sarah? Important to us. Why? Glad to hear you're finding fame. The fuck are you talking about? Anyway. I would definitely, okay, well, yeah, like I said, I don't know. Anyway, though, yeah, I've been through, been through it and came through. I've been through a few things. I don't like to talk and brag about it a whole lot, though. Oh, you thought I said 110 pounds? No, not really. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. What, honey wolf, people tell you look mean? I've been hearing that since I was a little kid. I've been hearing that from my family, you know? I would have like family walk up to me and be like, what's wrong? And I'd snap at it. I'm just daydreaming about who knows what, you know? And family, like family members, my grandparents or whatever, would come and be like, what's wrong? What are you mad about? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not mad. My natural blank expression, though, looks mean, though. So, I mean, no, I always have a lot on my mind. Like, that's just a normal day for me. It doesn't even have to be anything important or bad or good or just, yeah, my brain. I got one hell of a thinker, one hell of a thinking machine up here. It happens whether I want it to or not, you know, so. Anyway, though, 41-minute video. I'm probably going to go ahead and cut it off. I greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in and all the super chats. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, wanted to hop on and shoot the shit. You know, whatever. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here, though. So, catch you soon. Catch y'all soon. I still got, let's see, what's today? Monday. Okay, so probably be later on tonight, though, because I'm about to leave here very, very shortly. And the readings will probably be later tonight, so, to be honest with you, when I do my next couple of bonuses. But until